Chapter 1.4, the Resource Library. So far we have looked at a series of tools that anyone who's worked with local information systems would be familiar with. However, Origin also acts as an information observatory. This allows users to store, share all other types of non-statistical data, such as documents, web links, reports, and so forth. Origin allows us to manage all information, whether it is data sets, collections, or resources, into themes and projects. So these can be set up to meet any corporate requirement. Resources can then be published within each of these themes, or they can be published and shared between multiple themes if appropriate. Resources can take the form of documents that you may upload to the system, or they may also be reports that you author within the system. And we'll be looking at resource management and authoring resources in one of the later chapters. From a user point of view, locating resources is quite simple. Resources that have been added to themes will be available under the appropriate theme, and the user can drill down, view a theme homepage, view the latest resources, or view all the resources within that theme. Alternatively, they can view all resources across all themes and apply filters to find more specific information. So in this case, if I'm, for example, interested in just area profiles, and I'm only interested in those in the Sheffield area, you can see that this system would filter these accordingly. On the other hand, let's say I'm interested in just finding charts, I can apply that filter. When I find a resource of interest, I can view a wide variety of metadata on that resource. And then I can view or open the actual resource. In this case, it being a chart. The resource library allows many aspects of resource tagging that's compliant with other government initiatives, such as the Integrated Public Sector Vocabulary. If we look at this simple resource, which is an Excel spreadsheet that's been uploaded, we can see a variety of metadata on it, such as when it was published and what period it relates to. We can also see what data collections that this resource is related to. So these cross-links will allow me to navigate directly to a related data collection that's appropriate to this resource. I can also have other cross-linking options. This resource has been tagged to be relevant to housing and health and education, and therefore I can view any other resources that fit these categories. We have tagging for other areas such as themes and areas. And over on the right here we can see which documents are related to this document. In this case we have a Sheffield Community Assemblies and Ward document. So that's a very quick overview of the resource library, which allows documents to be published and shared with different users of the system. They don't necessarily have to be shared with the general public. They can be shared in closed groups, or they can be shared with specific partners. And in a later chapter, chapter 3.3, we will be looking at how these resources can be created in the system by authorized users.